The skyline of Orlando seen here during a gorgeous sunset. Quite a back. And we've got time for a quick...
Hey, Kevin.
Terrific. David, thanks. Now, the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ingram in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. Now here is Holiday. Williamson kicks to Favors. It's stolen by Vucevic. And now Orlando on the break. Fournier passes to Gordon. Orlando moving the ball around. Isaac goes in, and he gets the bucket. Isaac's got the first points up on the board here for the Magic.
Yeah, you gotta love seeing Isaac being able to finish through the contact. Just a phenomenal job of hanging on to the ball while driving despite the D's best efforts.
Here's Holiday, and he lays it straight in.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
Gordon kicks to Isaac. And there's the pass to Fultz. From 12 feet out, the putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And offensive rebounding really about timing and positioning there. Gordon using both to burn the D.
To the left wing. Here's Williamson, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And Williamson's parents, both college athletes themselves, were a guiding force in helping him grow his game.
When you're talking about growing his game, Greg, at an early age, Zion told his mom he wanted to be the #1 player in college basketball. As a 5-year-old, he played on an AAU team for 9-year-olds. By age 9, he was waking up for 5 a.m. workouts. That's the kind of commitment it takes to succeed, even that early.
Holiday up top. It's Ingram on the wing. Back to Holiday. Outside ball. Count that one.
Love when Lonzo looks to shoot from the mid-range. The assertiveness is good to see.
Outside Fournier. Pass to Vucevic. And it's good for 2.
I mean, beautiful execution of the game plan offensively. So far, they are hitting 80% from the field.
Now, here's Ball. Kicks it to Williamson. It's hauled in by Gordon.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And the energy of Fultz, impressive. Has an ability to nail difficult shots over an aggressive defense.
Bamba is checked in for Orlando. Ross comes in for Evan Fournier. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Hayes, he's checked in for Favors. Nicolo O'Malley comes in for Williamson. J.J. Redick's checked in for Drew Holiday. And it's Jackson in for Lonzo Ball. Ingram dishes to Hayes. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Mohamed Bamba.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Orlando making some changes. Ennis comes in for Isaac. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Josh Hart, he's checked in for New Orleans. Now here is Augustine. Vucevic, and it's put back in by Vucevic.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Jackson passes to Hayes. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Jackson. Bamba with the block.
The main thing you get with Bamba, imposing defender, shot blocker, alters everything in the paint. Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Here's Hart. The Magic getting the bucket. Here's Hayes. And the layup's good off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Vucevic. He has 6. Bamba passes to Ennis. Back to Bamba. Here's Augustine. Another shot. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Here's Hayes. Outside, Redick. Over to the left wing. Melly passes to Redick. Drills it from outside.
You've got to make J.J. Redick a ball handler. He's too lethal as a spot-up threat.
Back to Augustine. And the rejection by Jackson. Passes it to Melly. Stolen by Bamba. Got it up. No good that time. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Orlando out in front. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
Gordon and Bamba, the combo inside. Terrence Ross is out there with Carter Williams, and it's Ennis in at the 3 slot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. It's tipped. Now Redick. Over Ross. The shot by Redick, no good. Carter Williams with it. Now guarded by Redick. Carter Williams can't get it to go. Pelicans trail by 3. Here's Jackson. No good on that one. And it's the Magic taking it the other way.
And Terrence Ross, the wing from Washington, signed a 4-year deal with the Magic in 2019. The team loves what he brings as a 3-and-D type of player.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
And so here is New Orleans following the bucket by Orlando.
Handles from J.J. really showing off there.
And so it's Carter Williams. He'll bring up the ball for the Magic. And Greg, with Ross, he's finally found his role. He's also a great finisher at the rim.
You know, he seemed lost early in his career with Toronto, but he has found a home with Orlando and is playing his best basketball, knows what's expected of him, and how he can help contribute to wins.
Pelicans trail by 3. The drive by Redick. Bamba with the block. Here's Gordon. Finished off the break.
Great vision there from Ross to find the open man.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. The Pelicans have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Hart kicks to Redick. Back to Hart. Left side, Redick. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. They grab their own miss. That one's good, and the Magic lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket for Okafor.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
Ross dishes to Gordon. Pass to Ennis. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. To the paint. Here's Hart. No points in the game yet for him. Yep, that one goes in there.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Jonathan Isaac comes in for James Ennis. Evan Fournier's checked in for Ross. And it's Fultz in for Carter Williams. Isaac right side. How about 3 minutes gone in his second quarter of basketball? Here's Fultz. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And the Magic lead by 2.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Vucevic against Ball. Outside Holiday. There's the pass to Williamson. Lays it up off the glass. Williamson's got the game tied up here for the Pelicans. Greg is a broadcaster. Who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who was my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
DJ Augustine's checked in for Aaron Gordon. And New Orleans also making a change. Ingram, he's checked in for Hart. Here's Fultz. Here's Vucevic. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. They get Derek Favors.
You know, and a 7-footer that can play the entire court. Vucevic is a tough cover because of that versatility.
51 seconds left in the first half. Pelicans trail by 3. Pass to Holiday. Back to Williamson. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Derek Favors. The Magic have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Puts it up from 7. And Vucevic finishes inside. Vucevic has got 8 here in the quarter.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
And the basket is good.
I love how hard Lonzo Ball plays. It's what's allowed him to overwhelm the defense right there.
Isaac outside. And it's blocked. They retain possession. And here's Augustine. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And the key for Vucevic is remaining aggressive. When he does that, this guy can dominate.
Nikola Vucevic firing on all. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. Nikola Vucevic on fire in the first half. He had 16 points. Thanks for joining.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, Vucevic, guys, has been exceptional.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
Basketball 101. You've got to put a body on him. Unfortunately, that's a fundamental that's gone by the wayside.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So the Pelican 5 right now. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. And it's Ball in at the point.
And the explosiveness of Fultz really is incredible. Just he's effortless in terms of getting where he wants on the court.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. They trail by 7. It's Ingram on the wing. Kicks it out to Williamson. 6 on the shot clock. And Holiday has it in the corner. Shoots over Fournier. Favors controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Derek Favors is a strong-willed player who fights for extra possessions. You gotta box this guy out whenever a shot goes up.
Now here's Fultz. He's got 5. And he makes that one. Fultz has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Pelicans trail by 7.
And getting traded from Utah to New Orleans last year, Favors became a grounding force for a very young Pelicans team.
Yeah, and Derek Favors knows what it's like to be that rookie coming in, having a lot of physical ability and facing high expectations. He did a great job, in my opinion, providing veteran leadership. And personally, he had one of his more productive years overall.
And Vucevic throws it down.
I really like the awareness from Fultz. It has an ability to know when one of his guys is wide open.
The drive-by ball. And Ball slams it in.
Now, that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turned things around.
Here's Isaac. The Pelicans make their last shot. Back to Vucevic. The Magic need to get a shot off here. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
A constant threat around the rim. Gordon is an agile big who just throws it down with ease.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we know that for years the NBA has thought about a postseason play-in tournament to get more teams and fans involved. Last year's pandemic stoppage basically necessitated its implementation. For the NBA, the disruption of business as usual enabled innovation and risk-taking. I don't want to be too hoity-toity, but it was Albert Einstein who once said, "In the midst of every crisis lies great opportunity." Guys, back to you.
You're right. Thank you, David. Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Ross is checked in for Isaac, and Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Fultz.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's Redick. After the made shot from Nikola Vucevic. Holiday, the pass to Ingram. And there it is for him.
A wiry guy with great body control. Ingram can adjust in the face of good defense.
Outside Fournier. Carter-Williams feeling it out a bit. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Here's Holiday following the score by Aaron Gordon.
It wasn't that long ago that Holiday suffered some injuries that had people concerned about his future.
Greg, some injuries are bad luck. We do know this. Jrue Holiday's physical, he's fearless, and he doesn't know any other way to play. But thankfully, he's battled through, and he is still playing at an all-star level.
The Magic making a switch here. Augustine's checked in. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Josh Hart comes in for Brandon Ingram. Ross against Okafor. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Nice play there from Terrence Ross to create something on the trip and earn his way to the line.
The Magic have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department. Melly is checked in for the Pelicans. He's perfect from the line this time.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Redick against Carter-Williams. Right side Redick. He kicks it to Hayes. Outside Holiday. Here's Hart. He's guarded by Ross. Good on that shot. And with that, the Magic lead is cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Hart. Augustine with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Passes it to Vucevic. There's 21 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Augustine, and he banks in the layup. Augustine's got the lead up to 11 now for the Magic.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
To the middle. Got a piece of it, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. And so it's the Orlando Magic. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're playing. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Fultz and Ross pair up to make the backcourt. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic, and it's Isaac in at the 3. That's who's out there for Orlando. Left block shot on the way. He squares up and sinks it. Ross has got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Magic. And it's Ball penetrating, shoots from 12. No good off the back of the rim.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Gordon, the pass to Isaac, and we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Fultz kicks to Ross, 6 to shoot, picked his pocket.
And that's going to go back the other direction, but they've played a pretty clean game. Not many giveaways, and the score reflects that.
Redick finds Hayes. Kicks it out to Williamson. Puts up a 3. That shot, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Fultz looking around. Lob pass to Gordon. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Hayes. That one, no good. Great D that time from Vucevic. Ross passes to Fultz. Greg, you were a feared ball hawk in your playing days, and I know you see similar players playing today.
No doubt about that, Kev. You know, Ben Simmons, a player 6'10" with those hands. He's incredible to watch on that. How about Fred VanVleet, though? He's a guy, they say he's 6'1". I don't know, but he gets into you and competes, man, and that's the beauty of our game. You know, you can be as big as the trees and have a major impact, or you could be one of those little fellas, as they like to call us, and be equally as effective on the floor.
Well, like the Chris Pauls, the Patrick Beverleys, there are a lot of those guys that play the ball like you did so well. Yeah, right. Great players. Isaac outside. And Vucevic kicks to Fultz. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Fournier into the lane. Clock at 6. Left side, Gordon. There's the lob to Fournier. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. New Orleans making a switch here. Holiday's checked in. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Isaac with the ball. Now defended by Williamson. Over in the corner, Fultz. Back to Gordon. Dishes it to Fournier. Isaac outside. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Pelicans trail by 11. Right wing. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Ingram outside. From the arc. Offensive rebound.
Whether it be rebounding, driving the ball, in transition, Zion always looking to attack.
Outside Fournier. Now here's Fultz. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one is on Holiday.
And love the high motor Fultz brings to the floor. Really puts the defense in a tough spot whenever he drives inside.
He hits both from the stripe. Pelicans trail by 11. Ingram outside. Williamson outside. A putback. Pelicans keep it alive. On the wing, Holiday. He dishes it to Ingram. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Favors. And staying with the play, Ingram.
And the length of Brandon Ingram is impressive. Nice job using it to grab the board.
Outside Fournier. Williamson against Gordon. Ingram comes with the double team. Pass to Gordon. It's Vucevic, top of the key. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And the Magic lead by 11.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
And Ingram the bucket on the assist from Favors.
I like the attack mindset. Ingram not content to stand out on the perimeter.
So the Magic win it. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah.
Coming up next, the Cavaliers. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for New Orleans, Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at point. Now, here's Sexton. Here's Drummond, and the rejection by Favors. Love outside. Here's Sexton, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
You know, Love is, as we've seen, a solid passer for a big man. Great at breaking down the defense and firing the pass to an open teammate.
Here's Ball. Holiday dishes to Favors. And the shot goes in.
Yeah, blending that power with quickness. Favors provides his team with some solid interior scoring.
It's Drummond, top of the key. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Love. Outside, Sexton. 6 to shoot. Goes back up. Goes up again. Pass to Garland. The pass to Drummond. Rejected by Ingram.
In addition to being superb on offense, Ingram is also a ridiculously good defender. I mean, his long reach really allows him to come up with a good number of blocks.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Now, here's Ball. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
Here's Osman. Chalk up 2 there. Here's Ball. Out left to the wing. Williamson with it. Garland picks him up. Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Well, you can't let Ball get this deep. I mean, once he's this close to the rim, that far inside, he's ready for the throwdown.
There's Garland, off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Back to Favors. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Favors got 6. No doubt, Greg, you were known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul, I go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right. Now here's Williamson. Darius Garland missing his last shot.
Not letting that one fly. Drumming using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
And that one's good. Osman. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Ball kicks to Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Boy, the perception of Ingram, the awareness, seeing a lane and pouncing on it in a blink of an eye.
Drummond passes to Sexton. Shoots. And that one's good. Drummond
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Williamson kicks to Holiday. Favors, and a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Drummond's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And he slams it one-handed. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Williamson, the pass to Ingram, and stolen by Drummond. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Stolen by Holiday. Now, here's Ball. Defense right on him, and it goes down 2 points.
You know what? The size Ball possesses, guys, as a point guard is really a nice asset, especially when the defense tries to be physical.
Here's Sexton. Holiday with the defensive effort. He got it up. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for New Orleans.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So the Pelican 5 right now. J.J. Redick is out there with Jackson. Then there's Hayes, and it's Melly in at the 4 slot. Thompson misses.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And the wide open shot from Redick. And a miss there on the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Porter. Lays it up and banks it in.
Sexton has to just keep developing his court awareness. You want to see more passing from him.
Jackson kicks to Redick. New Orleans moving it around. And that one drops for him.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
The shot by Thompson, no good. Pelicans leading by 3. Here's Hart. And that one drops.
You know, getting inside and doing damage there really elevates Hart's game, and I'd like to see him be that kind of all-around threat.
Now, here's Sexton. Here's Thompson. Pass to Sexton. Tries again. Back to Thompson. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Sexton against Jackson. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And Sexton has it in the corner. Thompson dishes to Nance. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Yeah, this league is in good shape when you talk about guys like Nance. The consummate role player does everything that's asked of him.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. You know, when you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
Stolen by Jackson. And a fast break now for the Pelicans.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Here's Windler. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Back to Porter. 2 on the clock. With the putback. And there's Thompson putting it right back in.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's Melly. Over Nance. And again, no good by New Orleans. Cavaliers have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Here's Thompson. An easy 2 points on the layup. Thompson's got 6.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Here's Melly, covered by Nance. Pass to Hart. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Goes up, throws down the breakaway jam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
Here's Hart. The Cavaliers making the shot. Outside Jackson. Okafor, the pass to Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. Redick for 3, and the Pelicans miss again. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Here's Porter. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Porter's got the lead up to 5 now for the Cavs. Here's Hart. Outside Jackson. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And that...
Thanks, Tristan. What was most important for the team?
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey! The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. Some good action during the period, as it would... And that'll...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Pelicans trail by 5. Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Garland in at the 1. Now, here's Sexton. Derek Favors unable to get his shot to go.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
No good on the shot. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Here's Sexton. Yes, that goes in. Sexton's got the first bucket of the third here for the Cavs.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
Stolen by Holiday. Favors passes the ball. Here's Williamson. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Here's Sexton. That one, no good. Holiday with the defensive effort.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
And stolen by Williamson. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Fader on the way. It's Ingram on the wing. Defended by Drummond. Drummond working against Ingram. The putback. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Cavaliers leading. Garland kicks to Love. Passes to Drummond. Here's Osman. He's covered by Ingram. Drummond in the post. He's guarded by Favors. Outside, Ball. Ingram wide open. For the lead, the kick out to Holiday. The feed to Favors. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
And the aggressiveness Sexton plays with is infectious. He motivates his teammates to play just as hard.
And this will be his second and third shots at the line here. And the Pelicans making a change here. Hayes is checked in. Porter's checked in for the Cavaliers.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Ball against Sexton. Holiday dishes to Hayes. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Hayes has got his second basket.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Sexton the pass to Osman. Drummond in the post, covered by Hayes. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
So for the Pelicans, Okafor is checked in for Williamson. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Ball. Back to Ingram. For the lead, he dishes it to Holiday. And now Porter pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
1:31 left in the third quarter. Here's Osman. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Now it's a 5-point Cleveland lead.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
Here's Holiday. Okafor trying to get open. Holiday gets the bucket. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Porter looking it over. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. Thompson finds Porter. Trying to get open is Thompson. That's good from Porter on the assist by Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one. Redick for 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Thompson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Osman. Boom, he jams it straight down.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Now here's Redick. Thompson with the rebound.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
And finished off by Porter.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Down low with 4 seconds on the clock.
How about that? Redick showing the same kind of accuracy on that pass as he has on his three-point shots, which is quite remarkable. That's how you drop a dime, though.
And so it's Cleveland heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Holiday at the 1 and Redick at the 2. Then there's Favors, and it's Melly in at the 4. That's the Pelicans' 5. Here's Garland. Second chance shot, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And with with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Kevin Love's checked in for Nance. Pelicans trail by 9. Outside Holiday. Here's Favors, and a slam dunk by Favors.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Now here's Garland, covered by Reddick, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, I got to say, one thing that stuck out all game is the consistent penetration they've got.
And they've also worked hard to get the ball inside. They haven't just settled, and they've hit a lot of high percentage shots in this game.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Ball's checked in.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Ball, the pass to Favors. Good D by Drummond. Cleveland leading by 11. Now Cleveland moving it up. There's Garland. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Holiday. The pass to Melly. To the inside. Favors against Drummond. And Derek Favors with the slam.
Slamming it home. Part of why Favors shoots it so well from the field, sometimes he just spikes it instead of shooting it.
And Drummond kicks to Garland. The putback, great positioning on the putback. Drummond's got the lead up to 11 now for the Cavs.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Hart the pass to Favors. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Oh, costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Williamson comes in for Nicolo Melli. And it's Ingram in for Josh Hart. And the rejection by Favors. Shot clock at 6. Now, here's Garland. D right on him. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. So Favors will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. They trail by 11. Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Clever and confident in that pick and roll. Sexton's decision-making in these sets has really improved.
Ball, the pass to Holiday. Back to Ball. 1:57 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Favors. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there. And neither can he.
Pelicans trail by 11. The drive by Williamson. And stolen by Love. Porter at the elbow. A second chance effort. He takes it up and lays it in. Porter's got 10 points here in the second half.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
Back to Ball. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. And Holiday throws it down.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
There's Garland. No good on that one. Great D that time from Favors.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for Cleveland.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And Cleveland making a change here. Osman's checked in. Got that bucket in no time at all.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Ball against Drummond. And they go to the intentional foul.
You know, give them credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
Simply delaying the inevitable here. I mean, at this point, even if they miss the free throws, there's not enough time left.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. Zizic passes to Bell. Zizic, it's good on the putback. And the Cavaliers lead by 13.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
Here's Moore. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Well, I tell you, when Okafor sees a wide-open teammate, he really zips the ball over to set him up for a clean look at the bucket.
Dellavedova from outside. Misses there. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. look at the starting group for the Magic. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the small forward position. And for the Cavaliers, Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt, and it's Drummond in at the center position.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player, and if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
Now Garland. Pass to Love. We got a lot of talent in the front court tonight between these two teams, Doris. That's where a lot of the focus for us will be.
We will have an opportunity to see offense being run through the low post. So the interior defense is going to have to be strong. Will you send an extra defender? Where will that defender come from? There's a lot to play out here tonight, Kevin.
Passes it to Fournier. Gordon with it. He's guarded by Love. Gordon kicks to Fultz. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the call on Cedi Osman. That is his first foul of the game. About a minute played so far here in the first. Here's Fultz. Cavaliers with the rebound. Osman the pass to Sexton. Kicks it out to Love. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. From deep. Connects from three-point range.
And Kevin Love knows his role so well. This guy is always looking to find space and spread the court with his ability to knock down shots.
Now here's Fultz. Fournier passes to Vucevic. Back to Fournier. There's the dish to Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
He's got the size to make that an easy finish. Vucevic, deep position, and he's golden.
And we all know that defense, not necessarily the strong suit for Vucevic, but it's an area that he has definitely shown some improvement.
No doubt, Greg. His greatest strength, obviously, is ability to get on the backboards and rebound with a high efficiency and production. And the key is he's worked to mask those defensive deficiencies. Not a lockdown anchor, but certainly a better team defender than when he entered the league.
And then Gordon with the dunk.
Aaron Gordon showing he can jump out of the gym. How about that alley-oop?
Here's Osman. He's covered by Isaac. And that one's good. Osman.
A sliver of room. That's all he needed to get to the bucket. Nice aggressive move, slipping and sliding his way through.
Now here's Fournier. Isaac outside. Fultz looking around. And Orlando again with the bucket.
Well, make no mistake, Markelle Fultz, because of his athletic burst, can score on the interior. That's nicely done.
Now, here's Garland, guarded by Fultz. Here's Sexton, and Sexton slams it in.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, with that emphatic slam.
You know, but at this level, almost any guy can throw it down on you if you leave him wide open.
Here's Gordon, the Cavaliers making the shot. The shot's good.
Well, you have to admire the strength of Aaron Gordon. This guy is adept at finding his way through intense defense.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. And now Orlando on the break. Gordon's running and finished off by Fultz.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's Osman. It's hauled in by Gordon. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
Outside Fournier. Fultz with the ball. Guarded now by Sexton. Fultz kicks to Vucevic and stolen by Drummond. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break, and they pick up 2. Sexton's got his second basket of the game.
Anytime you get points in transition, you are thrilled. You can see the speed of Sexton on display.
Gordon, the pass to Vucevic, and stolen by Love. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Back to Sexton. Nice D from Fournier.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Well, tremendous understanding from the young Jonathan Isaac. How about that awareness for the young guy?
Garland, the pass to Osman. Drummond up top. Teardrop shot, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And that does it for the first quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Nance and Thompson are up front. Then there's Garland. Then it's Porter. And it's Windler in at the 2 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Now here's Carter Williams. Darius Garland missing his last shot.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
But if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
And good that time.
Darius Garland playing the role of ball distributor to perfection. Pretty pass.
Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Inside. Bamba kicks to Carter Williams. Cavaliers with the rebound. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Pass to Garland. Here's Windler. And another 3 for Cleveland.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Ennis with the ball. Nance on him.
Well, they get it to the high percentage area, and then it all goes wrong from there.
Here's Carter Williams, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, easy call.
The Magic shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Theus, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and an up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mentions. And here are the Cavaliers now. The Magic getting the bucket. 6 on the shot clock. And the pass to Windler. From deep. It's rebounded by Carter Williams. And it's Carter Williams with the ball for the Magic. 6-point game. Nice shot there by Bamba.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Now, here's Garland. He's tightly guarded. Good work there as it goes.
I like the toughness required on that finish by Darius Garland. Boy, oh boy, that was nice. The willingness to mix it up on the interior, so important.
Now here's Ennis. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Back to Augustine. Over to the wing. Second shot opportunity. And a great assist by Carter Williams as that one goes in. Augustine's got the lead up to 8 now for Orlando. Now here's Garland. Headed by Augustine. Nance in the post. Here's Thompson. And out of bounds is the Magic will gain possession.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
Colin Sexton, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And a switcher also for Orlando. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Michael Carter-Williams. Pass to Ennis. Kicks to Ross. Augustine against Sexton. Back to Ross. And here's Augustine. Bamba controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And the technical free throw is good. A different look now for Cleveland. Drummond's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Love comes in for Larry Nance. And it's Jetty Osman in for Porter. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Ennis. Evan Fournier's checked in for Terrence Ross. And it's Fultz in for Augustine. Here's Fultz following the score by Cleveland. Vucevic trying to get open. Fultz, no good. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Osman, and he uses the glass on the layup. Now just a 5-point Magic lead. The Magic have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Isaac outside. Back to Fultz. Fournier finds Gordon. Outside Fournier. Here's Fultz. Makes it off the glass. Fultz has got 6.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. And so it's Orlando. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. At the end of one, they were able to end. And that.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Well, we've got a moment left set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So on the floor for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3 spot.
Well, give Darius Garland credit for looking to score. He forces the defense into action.
Taking 2 shots.
Good on both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Orlando leading by 5. Fultz the pass to Fournier. Now here's Fultz. Guarded close. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
One of the keys as a perimeter player is always stay focused through contact. Markelle Fultz makes that shot despite the physical contact.
Well, Cleveland shooting an outstanding 53% for the game.
And Doris, one thing that's never been an issue for Fultz, that handle. Great at navigating in traffic for himself or creating opportunities for his teammates.
Right, Markelle is so adept at using change of pace, change of direction. It's a little bit of a herky-jerky motion. He'll lull you to sleep and then out of nowhere cross you over. This guy is fun to watch.
Now here's Fultz after Colin Sexton's miss, and the shot goes in from Fultz.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Love inside, defended by Gordon. The tray, and it's Osman missing. Orlando leading by 10. Here's Isaac, and Isaac throws it down.
Boy, at his size, does Jonathan Isaac move so well? The long strides in transition, wow.
Gordon against Love. Isaac with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Fultz has got it. And finished off by Fultz.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Garland banked in off the glass. Garland's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, how about the nimbleness to overcome the defense inside? Darius Garland makes his opportunities.
Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Up top, Fultz. 13 points in the game. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Well, you think into Markelle Fultz's early part of his career, he was under such scrutiny as the #1 overall pick. This guy's starting to prove how valuable he can be.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. Terrence Ross comes in for Gordon. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Fournier. Here's Fultz. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Now, here's Sexton, and he makes good on the layup. Sexton's got 8 points. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent. 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Yeah, go figure is right. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Down by 15. Here's Bamba, and the dunk by Bamba.
This is an important ability for Mo Bamba to have, right? Score on the move, put it on the deck, make sure you take advantage of all that length on the drive.
Here's Windler. Back to Porter. Second chance shot. It's hauled in by the Magic. Bamba's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Fultz, and finished off by Fultz.
Right now, Markelle Fultz playing with a level of determination, grit, and perhaps most importantly, confidence.
Sexton against Carter-Williams. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
Back to Fultz. He lobs it up, and the dunk by Bamba.
Well, Mo Bamba, no doubt.
The Cavaliers trail by 19. Outside, Porter. And Thompson kicks to Sexton. The 3. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Don't you love guys who are willing to do the dirty work? Larry Nance's activity making him a factor on the rebounding aspect.
Now, here's Bamba. 8 points for him. Here's Carter-Williams. Deep 2 from Ross. Outside for Carter-Williams. For the 3. Magic working now with the new shot clock. Back to Ross. And another shot. Outside for Carter-Williams. Takes the 3. The shot, no good. And so it's Orlando out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Porter is out there with Garland. And it's Drummond in at the center. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And that one's good by Porter.
What you love about this is there's an unselfish nature to Kevin Love's game, and I believe that's contagious.
Passes it to Ennis. And here's Gordon. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Magic lead by 17.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
You throw good, Garland.
You know what you love about Darius Garland's potential? It's as a scorer in this league, right? He's so aggressive. He plays assertively. And that, to me, is the key for young players.
Isaac's checked in for the Magic. Fultz comes in for DJ Augustine. Outside Fournier. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. 4-on-3 as they bring it up. Here's Garland. He doesn't hit that one. And Orlando the other way now. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. And Vucevic kicks to Fultz. Poked away. Back to Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic. Here's Garland. Porter looking it over. Out to the right wing. Here's Osman. Cams the shot with nobody near him. Here's Fultz. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. It's Fournier on the wing. Three-pointer. The rebound by Kevin Love.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Magic leading by 15. Pass to Isaac. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Now, here's Garland. Guarded by Fultz. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
And that strength of Drummond at times can be overwhelming. Awesome at staying with the shot even when the pressure is on.
Sexton, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Outside Fournier. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And it's Fultz atop the key. Just 5 on the clock. Can't hit that one. Good D from Love. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cavaliers. A 12-point game. And here we go. Fast break. Fultz has got it. And that one hits back iron. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Garland, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
At the elbow, it's Gordon. Back to Fultz. Over in the corner, Isaac. And it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
Ross is checked in for Orlando. A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Here's Garland. Here's Drummond. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it. And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Magic.
This is a game where The defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Markelle Fultz.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
Ross for three. Another miss by Orlando. Guys, no real chance for them to come back now.
Yeah, I think the focus has to be on their next game at this point.
Here's Love. Drummond trying to get himself free, and it's good off the back rim and in.
Well, Kevin Love is ready in catch-and-shoot situations. Beautifully done.
Now here's Ross. Can they get it? No good that time. And so it's Orlando winning this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was... The New Orleans Riverfront gleaming bright. A look at the Magic starting group. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the small forward spot. And for the Pelicans, Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. And it's Ball in at the point guard. Now here is Holiday. Ball kicks to Holiday. Off target from outside. Here's Fultz. Outside Fournier. Isaac against Favors. 6 to shoot. Poked loose. Ingram with the steal. Here's Ball. Vucevic with the block.
Well timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spots.
To the middle. Shot clock at 5. Favors attacking. Williamson from long range. And the Pelicans miss again. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Isaac with the ball. Fultz with the ball. Favors picks him up. Fultz, no good. The Pelicans have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. It's good.
And the lid's off. They're 1 for 4 to begin this one, but that shot might just get them going.
And it's Fultz with the ball for Orlando. Isaac outside. Passes to Fournier. Right side, Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
A constant threat around the rim. Gordon is an agile big who just throws it down with ease.
Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Orlando with the ball, following the score by New Orleans. Here's Gordon. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
And there's just so much athleticism to Gordon's game. Good luck trying to contain him inside.
Ingram passes to Favors. Back to Ingram. And it's sent back by Isaac. And here they come. Fultz with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. Gordon inside. He's guarded by Favors.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Ball, following the score by Aaron Gordon, and stolen by Fournier. Here's Fultz, and finished off by Fultz.
Yeah, you got to be aware of that overall athleticism of Fultz. Awesome at getting inside and finishing with power.
Now here's Williamson. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning. And your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much needed asset.
Lonzo Ball is a very big guard and can be effective as a rebounder. So beautiful work there to get some second chance points.
Now here's Gordon. He has 6. Isaac passes to Fultz. Ball's knocked loose. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Favors. Floats it up for Williamson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Well, I like it when he goes vertical, but I like it when he stays there. How about Zion getting up?
Fultz finds Fournier, and here's Fultz. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. A platoon swap here for New Orleans. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. Ennis comes in for Gordon. Ross is checked in for Jonathan Isaac. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Evan Fournier. Jackson passes to Hayes. Stolen by Bamba. Redick against Fultz. It's good. The assist that time for Menace.
And you got to prevent Fultz from getting all the way to the rim. Once he sees an open lane, he just attacks it. He is absolutely relentless.
Now here's Redick. It's rebounded by Fultz. 20 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Augustine, and the rejection by Jackson. Hart the pass to Melly. Kicks it to Hayes. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Magic lead. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And when you consider how the Magic are doing, what do you think?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
J.J. Redick is out there with Jackson. Then there's Hayes, and it's Melly in at the 4 slot. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. Here's Melly. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Jackson banked in off the glass. Jackson's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Pelicans.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Bamba inside, covered by Hayes. Nice shot there by Bamba.
And really, when Bamba has this positioning, you got to get it to him. He's a very reliable scorer from there.
Ross with the steal. And here comes Augustine late in the fast break. And the dunk by Bamba.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace, that's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
That one good for 2.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Up top, Bamba. Back to Augustine. It's good. Here's Hart. Pass to Melly. Pass to Hayes. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
To the wing on the left. Ennis kicks to Carter Williams. Augustine against Jackson. That's tipped. Here's Hart. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Hayes the pass to Redick. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. Okafor's checked in for Jackson Hayes. And a change for the Magic. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Augustine. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Now here's Carter Williams. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Zion Williamson's checked in for Melly. Brandon Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. Drew Holiday, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. And Ball subbed in for Jackson.
And can you imagine a coach saying, hey, get in front of Zion? No thanks.
Greg, last year, Williamson entered the NBA as one of the most well-known rookies since LeBron James.
Already had millions of followers on social media. Global name recognition. He has an above-the-rim game that produces the kinds of highlights that people want to see.
And he gets it back.
Yeah, it's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
Now, here's Ball. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Ingram left side. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Here's Carter Williams. No good. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Here's Williamson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Evan Fournier.
You combine the power with Zion's ability to float and be coordinated, and defenders are going to struggle to contain him on the drive.
Fultz, he's checked in for Carter Williams. Outside Fournier. Now the pass to Vucevic. Back to Fournier. Fultz looking around. Pelicans pull it in.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And it's Ball penetrating. Holiday dishes the ball. Back to Holiday. Vucevic with the block. Here's Fournier. Yep, that one goes. And the Magic lead by 3.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Here's Fultz. Ball with the rebound.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
Now here's Ball. In the corner, it's Ingram. Clock at 6. He kicks to Okafor, and stolen by Fournier. Here's Fultz. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Such a light touch on that finger roll. Classic move there.
Now the feed to Ingram. It's stolen by Vucevic. So that'll be it for the first half. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. At the end of the period, they were up by 2.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Markelle Fultz.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Tipping off the second half, here's Steve Clifford's 5. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3 slot. And Fultz gets it to go.
And Fultz isn't bashful inside. He feels at ease shooting in the paint.
Ball kicks to Ingram. Shoots over Isaac. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now, here's Isaac. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Ball against Fultz. No good that time. Great D that time from Favors. Greg, hard to think of a player in this league with more of a pass-first mentality than Lonzo Ball.
I mean, total unselfishness, elite vision. Sometimes you'd like to see him penetrate a little more in the half court, but he's improving from range, and that'll open up driving lanes, and he can take advantage.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Zion Williamson. Josh Hart comes in for Brandon Ingram. J.J. Redick's checked in for Drew Holiday. And it's Jackson in for Ball. Here's Augustine. The Pelicans make their last shot. Fournier passes to Bamba. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
New Orleans making a switch here. Nelly's checked in. Ennis, he's checked in for the Magic. And that one misses.
You know, the comparisons to Rudy Gobert are understandable. Bamba's insane reach really helps on both ends of the court.
Wide open look. That one falls. Nelly's got his first bucket in this one.
Mid-range, plenty of room for that release. He's going to take those all day long.
Pass to Ennis. Ross in the corner. Right at the free throw line. That shot is off. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Here's Hart. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Down low. Here's Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point. Vucevic, a force around the rim.
Here's Hart. And Redick now, it's out the key. From about 16, and he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron. Here's Augustine. Pass to Ross. Ennis taking his time here. The dish now to Augustine. And that one, good.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Hart the pass to Redick. Hayes down low. Vucevic on him. Hayes, no good.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Really good at getting down the floor. When Bamba is hustling, good things often happen in transition.
And the Pelicans with possession here after the Magic pick up 2. Melly passes to Hart. No good. Shot missing. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Here's Augustine. Offensive rebound. Vucevic with the bucket. Vucevic has got the lead up to 9 now for the Magic.
Certainly, Nikola can hit threes, but come on. He's a 7-footer with touch. Those inside shots, they work too.
Now, here's Redick. Bamba with the block.
And the giant wingspan of Bamba strikes again. Just fantastic at spiking shots in a variety of ways.
Augustine against Jackson. It's deflected. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Defense had better put J.J. Redick on a leash and trail him around. He's ready to fire as soon as he gets that ball.
Here's Augustine after J.J. Redick's bucket. Now Ross. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. He dishes it to Augustine. 6 to shoot. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Magic lead by 9. Pass to Jackson. To the inside. 4 seconds left. And Redick lays it in. Redick's got 6 in the quarter.
Proving he's more than just an outside shooter. Redick also has a sweet touch from that area.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Magic lead by 7. From New Orleans, back in a moment. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what, and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I had the chance to find out what Steve Clifford talked about with his players. He loves the aggressiveness on D. He said we're doing a great job of challenging everything they're trying to do. Stay active, talk to each other, don't let up. Kevin?
Thank you, David. That's good, and the Orlando lead is cut down to 6. That one coming from Favors.
Well, Zion plays within the system right there, very unselfish.
Fournier finds Gordon. Back to Fournier. They get the rebound. The pass to Isaac. Orlando moving the ball around. And Isaac throws it down.
Fultz is not just looking to score the ball. He also is equally engaged in terms of facilitating for his teammates.
Williamson with it. Defended now by Fournier. Here's Favors. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And he makes the first. And so Favors nails both of them. Magic leading by 6. Fultz the pass to Fournier. On the wing, Isaac. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Passes it to Fultz. 5 to shoot. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And the Magic lead by 8.
And Fultz is tough to contain. Even when you rough him up, he still gets the job done.
Holiday dishes the ball. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Holiday, the pass to Favors. It's hauled in by Gordon. The Magic have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. The shot's good from Fournier.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Here's Ball. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And while they haven't worked it inside as much in the second half as they did earlier, it wouldn't be a bad idea to get back to that strategy.
Vucevic checked in for Orlando. Free throw off from Ball.
I think Lonzo is doing a better job at this stage of taking his game just a lot more serious than when he came into the league.
Now here's Fultz. Shoots from the right block. Gordon. It's good on the putback. Gordon's got the lead up to 10 now for the Magic.
And offensive rebounding really about timing and positioning there. Gordon using both to burn the D.
All going up court and slam dunk by Vucevic.
Capitalizing on the error, grinding out points. You gotta love it.
That's why you can't afford to just turn it over to him, because he's going to do stuff like that to make you pay just right down the throat.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go, and you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Here's Ingram. Markelle Fultz making his last shot. Ingram. And he comes up with the deuce.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Isaac outside. Pass to Gordon. Kicks to Fultz. Outside Fournier. Here's Vucevic. Up top Fultz. Outside Fournier. And here's Vucevic. This one for 3. Doesn't go that time. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Pelicans. Down by 12.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Magic.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Vucevic.
And guys, I just felt he was tremendous tonight. His energy infected his teammates. and a wrecking ball on both ends.
And the Magic making a change here. And so here is New Orleans. A 12-point game. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Melly. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And it's Orlando's ball. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
And it's Fultz atop the key. Pass to Awandu. Back to Fultz. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. A solid win on the road. up next. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Now the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. And it's Favors in at the center. And for Cleveland, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5. Now here's Sexton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And the nature of the beast. Sexton is just constantly in attack mode, looking to make a play.
And Sexton drops them both.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Outside ball. Here's Holiday. Count it, good.
When Holiday's feeling good, he causes plenty of these. Able to power through contact and finish.
Pelicans shooting their first free throw this game.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cavaliers. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
You know, you got to respect Sexton's scoring ability. The closer he gets inside, the more effective he is.
Ingram kicks to Favors. Williamson, the pass to Ingram. Back to Williamson. And stolen by Sexton. Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Love, and the dunk by Love.
Look at him rising above the defense. Kevin Love with the statement finish.
And for years now, GA, Kevin Love, one of the better outside shooting big men in the game. He can really light it up.
I tell you, when Love gets it going, he is hard to slow down. Great on the catch and shoot. Hard to believe it wasn't a large part of his game until he was established in the NBA.
And there's Favors putting it right back in.
You love the effort of Favors. On the glass, he's a scrappy player who comes away with second chance opportunities for his club.
Now here's Sexton. And here's Love from the arc. And it's Williamson with the rebound. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pass the ball. To the paint. Here's Favors. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Look at the unselfishness by Kevin Love. Doesn't have what he wants, finds a wide open teammate.
And the Pelicans with possession here. The Cavaliers making the shot, and he gets it to go.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Sexton. 6 points for him. Garland, no good. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Ball dishes to Ingram. To the middle. Here's Favors, and Derek Favors with the slam.
Love the agility of Favors to roll hard to the rim after the screen. They count on him to handle that.
There's Garland, and it's blocked. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, Ball, the pass to Favors. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Favors has got 6. The Cavaliers trail by 3. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Love. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Multi-time NBA rebound leader. Might want to think about putting a body on Drummond.
Williamson, the pass to Favors. Back to Williamson. Trying to find Ball. He gets it to him. 2 points. That one goes.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Here's Garland. Following the basket by Lonzo Ball.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
From 17 feet out, And too long on the shot.
Woo, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Now here's Williamson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And stolen by Drummond. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. Some changes for New Orleans. Melly is checked in for Favors. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Drew Holiday. And Garland with a clear path to the basket. Williamson with the block.
The timing and reach on display. Zion is unreal at coming up with rejections.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Ball. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. 6 points for him.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
And a wide open look for Porter. And another miss by Cleveland. Here's Ball. 6 points for him. Out to Ingram. 3 seconds left. That one misses. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. New Orleans on top. They lead by 1. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you guys think?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
And that's really hard on a defense, having to play deeper into the clock and having to cover a lot more ground.
Nance and Thompson are up front. Then it's Porter. Then there's Garland. And it's Windler in at the 2 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. New Orleans in the lead. Here's Melly. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch, I agree. Both shots good from the stripe. Well, for New Orleans, shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. Here's Hayes. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And Porter, here we go. Pelicans pull it in. And even 3-on-3 break. Redick dishes to Jackson. And Thompson sends it back.
Great timing by Tristan Thompson on that block. That's his forte. Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Here's Porter. Nails the baby hook.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Was shot by Redick, no good. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Cleveland. They've only given up 1 point in the second quarter. That one coming at the line.
They are just killing them on the interior. And you can't help but see the impact Thompson has in the paint. On both ends of the floor, he's a rock planted near the rim. Very strong legs that help him get to so many of those rebounds.
And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Here's Windler. A putback, and there's Thompson putting it right back in.
The unbelievable effort. Thompson, a dedicated warrior on the offensive glass.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Hayes. Windler with the rebound. And here are the Cavaliers. It's been 8 unanswered points for them. Nance, no good. Pelicans trail by 6. And with Thompson, as you said, Greg, once he's planted in the paint, Good luck.
I mean, think about it. About 40% of his rebounds are on the offensive end. He just refuses to get moved or boxed out. Combine that with his hunger on that end of the floor, and you see why he's such a great rebounder.
Cavaliers have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Here's Garland. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Thompson's got the lead up to 6 now for the Cavs.
Crashing hard on that putback, Thompson does his best work around the rim.
The shot by Redick, no good.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Here's Windler, covered by Redick. Got a piece of it. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Hayes. Here's Hart. Stolen by Thompson. Now Cleveland moving it up. Porter's running. Rebounded by Hart.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Now Garland. He's got 8. Here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
And this is where Thompson likes to get his touches, right at the basket.
Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee! And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
Hart, no good. Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. There's Garland. It's in the bucket for his 4th field goal. Shooting at a 4 of 9 clip.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's Melly. And the pass to Hayes. Here's Hart. It's Redick on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Tries again. Up again. Tries yet again. And it's good on the way in. Hart's got 4 points this quarter.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
There's Garland. The slam dunk by Garland.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. And so...
Thanks very much from one Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. They didn't get more than a 1-possession lead. And that'll do it for us.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at Darius Garland. Guys, what a contribution.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
So the Pelican 5 right now. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Ingram in at the small forward position. Sexton against Holiday. Love outside. And he uses the glass on the layup. Love's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Ball, the pass to Favors, and it's good. 2 points.
It's no secret that Lonzo is an elite facilitator. If you're open, he will get you the ball.
That one drops for him. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. 8-point game. Ingram with it. Garland picks him up. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And that'll give them a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under you.
And so it's Cleveland with it. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Sexton on the wing, covered by Williamson. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Knocks it loose. Ingram with the steal. And New Orleans pushing it up now. And there's Williamson on the assist by Ball.
Terrific game plan coming out of halftime. A perfect 3 for 3 from the field.
And Ingram just made a great all-around progress last season. But the one thing that really stood out, the improvement he made from the free throw line.
It was a big leap and an important one. Reason why? Because he was his team's guy that they depended on at the end of games. And we saw him close out a number of those games at the charity stripe. They couldn't have asked for a better start to this half offensively. 4 straight and counting.
Pass to Drummond. Over in the corner, Osman. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Porter's checked in for Garland. And a change for the Pelicans. Okafor's checked in. Outside, Sexton. And that one's good. Osman. And the Cavaliers lead by 8.
And that's an area that Sexton must keep working on. The more he passes, the better his team looks.
And Ball slams it in.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turned things around.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Williamson looking it over. And Holiday has it in the corner. And there's the feed to Okafor. Goes back up. Knocked away. And stolen by Drummond. Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Osman. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
So for the Pelicans, He's checked in for Zion Williamson. Josh Hart comes in for Brandon Ingram. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Ball. Pelicans trail by 10. And Redick, here we go. The kick out to Holiday. 1:16 left in the third quarter. For Cleveland, they've gotten every shot to drop since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. Outside, Sexton. Nance with it. Now guarded by Redick. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Holiday. It's tipped. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And here we go. Holiday heading to the hoop.
Nice play by Holiday. Terrific speed in the open court. Defending him, you have to change ends quickly.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. And it's in there. Sexton's got the lead up to 10 now for Cleveland.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Here's Hart. Okafor. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And pushing it up. Here's New Orleans. Off target with the open look. And so it's Cleveland in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Osman outside at 3 with Nance down at the power forward spot. Then there's Sexton. Then it's Thompson, and it's Windler in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
I mean, few guards absorb contact as well as Holiday. In fact, he often delivers as much punishment as he takes.
And Thompson kicks to Osman. Pass to Windler. 5 on the clock. Here's Nance. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Holiday dishes to Okafor, and Okafor slams it in.
When you've gained a decade or more of experience, this is what tends to happen. Holiday staying very patient, waiting for someone to break free.
And that one's good. Osman. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Redick passes to Melly. New Orleans moving it around. Down low. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And Cleveland making a change here. Garland's checked in. Derek Favors checked in for the Pelicans. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Free throw good. Garland. So for the Pelicans, Zion Williamson's checked in for Okafor. Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Lonzo Ball in for J.J. Redick.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Sexton grabs the board. The Cavaliers leading by 8. And Drummond kicks to Garland. Drummond working against Favors. And it's Drummond missing. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. And the dunk by Williamson.
An absolute force in the lane. Once Zion sees an opening, he rips through it.
Now here's Garland. He dishes it to Love. Inside, stolen by Ball. Williamson outside. The kick out to Holiday. The Cavaliers pull it in. Drummond's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open man.
Ball against Sexton. Favors can't get it to go. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. They get it again. A second chance effort. Sexton dishes to Drummond. Good chance here for Porter. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. Pelicans trail by 8. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
You know, coming into the game, Zion's going to be physical. He's also going to absorb some punishment.
That free throw good from Williamson. 1:57 left here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Garland. He's covered by Ball. Count that one. The Pelicans have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Ball with it. He's picked up by Drummond, and the basket is good. The coach's challenge has been issued. Close game like this, down to the wire, this is what it's for.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving. and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard J.B. Bickerstaff talking with his team. He loves the aggressiveness on D. He said, we're doing a great job of challenging everything they're trying to do. Stay active, talk to each other, don't let up. Kevin?
If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
The shot off that time. Great D that time from Favors.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
And I don't think they will. The problem is they've waited too long to make a move. Incredible Holiday, a determined player, a competitive player, takes over when it counts.
Ireland with it. 6 on the shot clock. Misses from short range.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
They have very little time to run a play, and then, of course, they also need to fire.
It's good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
You can count on him. Ingram has accepted the responsibility of being the man.
That'll be a 5-second call.
That's just being out of sync, and at the worst time, costly.
Williamson, the pass to Ingram to tie it up. Misses the 3. And there's Favors putting it right back in.
The killer instinct of Favors. This man takes no prisoners when the game is on the line.
So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on. Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the center position. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markel Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. Now, here's Sexton. Up and in on the layup. Sexton's got the game going with his first points of the game for the Cavs. Outside Fournier. To the right side. Here's Fultz. Fournier. And Fournier able to finish.
Yeah, you know, guys, Fournier is a hard matchup and assignment defensively because he's always in motion and does a good job scrapping for rebounds, too.
Now, here's Garland. And Vucevic pulls it down.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
And Clark, you can see Nikola Vucevic following the trend of many other centers in our league. He's incorporating that three-point shot into his arsenal.
Well, how about these numbers, Greg? I mean, Vucevic was taking over 4 threes a game. That's like a perimeter player on some teams. I mean, he shoots a respectable clip from that range, but I think it's part of just trying to keep other centers honest as to why he shoots that many.
Now, here's Isaac. Darius Garland missing his last shot. Now, here's Fultz. Not a lot of room. Makes it off the glass.
You know, Fultz handles contact really well for a young player. Excellent at staying under control and then finishing through the contact.
Now, here's Sexton. Comes up empty down low. Here's Fultz. A putback. And it's put back in by Vucevic.
Establish his position with a strong base. You got to box out Vucevic better than that.
Garland kicks to Sexton. To end the run. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
You really don't want to allow him to get too comfortable, but even with stifling defense, he's going to still find a way to get it in the basket.
Here's Isaac following the basket by Colin Sexton. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's his first foul. DJ Augustine's checked in for the Magic. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Yeah, the clever Frenchman. Fournier solid at recognizing when the defense isn't covering one of his teammates.
Here's Porter. Another shot, and it's laid up and in by Thompson.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
Pass to Gordon. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. That one goes in. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But 2 other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. You know, 2 guys, when you look at those 2, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become. And it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
Boy, Vucevic, so solid in all fundamentals of the game and really an outstanding passer for a big guy.
And Fournier over to help. Sexton. Porter dishes to Sexton, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. So for the Magic, Bamba is checked in for Aaron Gordon. Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac, and Terrence Ross is subbed in for Fournier. Ennis passes to Bamba. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Count it. Vucevic has got his second bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's Porter. No points in the game yet for him. Out to Nance. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Vucevic. Cleveland shooting their first free throws of this one. And the first one at the line is good. The Magic making a switch here. Carter Williams is checked in, and so he hits both. 36 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Passes it to Ennis. Vucevic against Thompson. Ennis kicks to Carter Williams. Ross for 3. Nance with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Porter with it. Sexton for 3. Traps in the tray. Sexton's got 9.
You know, the timing, the rhythm, I'm a big fan of when Sexton can just catch and shoot.
Here's Ennis. It doesn't go for him.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Orlando out in front, up by 3. 2K Sports, back in a moment from the Amway Center. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And what do you guys think about the Magic here so far in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
On the court for Cleveland, Ashman and Love are the forwards. Then there's Garland. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Windler in at the 2-guard spot.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball.
That's exactly right. No need to catch it when you've got the kind of soft hands that he does.
Here's Ennis after the made shot from Andre Drummond. Now here's Ennis. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Carter Williams. Here's Vucevic, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
There's Garland. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse. Garland's got his first 2 points.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Now here's Carter Williams. To the inside. And the dunk by Bamba.
Really hard to say enough about how good Carter Williams is at spotting the open man. He's got excellent vision and just a nice feel for what they're trying to get done in their offense.
Garland with it. Carter Williams covering. Count the basket.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
To the middle. Here's Vucevic. It's rebounded by Cleveland. There's the pass to Osman. The shot comes out. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, you can see Bamba's composure down there. I mean, even when he's under pressure, he stays aggressive and calm.
And Clark, last season for Mo Bamba, another step in his progression. Still limited minutes. The team waiting for things to click for the young man.
Agreed. I mean, it's the offense that needs the most work, Greg, but they knew he was going to be a project. They knew this was going to be a work in progress with Mo Bamba, but his defense is already there. I mean, he can hit the glass and protect the rim with the best of them.
Now here is Augustine. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Fournier's checked in for Bamba. Then for the Cavaliers, Thompson, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Nance comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Colin Sexton in for Garland.
Really easy to appreciate Isaac. I mean, are you kidding me? Nasty.
Nance is special. How easy is it for him to make the spectacular look routine?
Isaac finds Fournier. And the layup falls. Fournier's got 6 points.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Outside Porter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Jonathan Isaac.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. that wouldn't. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
Good on the bucket. 11 points in the game.
You know, not bashful about positioning himself inside. Sexton knows he has what it takes to score from there.
Lob pass to Gordon.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better.
Guys, I hope we get to see a few more of those.
The open look here for Sexton. His 3-pointers off the mark.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Here's Sexton. Following the basket by Evan Fournier. Good on that shot. And with that, the Magic lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Sexton. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Fournier for 3. Gets a hand on it. And the second chance effort by Gordon. Gordon's got 6 here in this quarter.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Out to the right wing. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Aaron Gordon is no pushover. Far from it. I mean, with the ability to knock down shots despite contact, this young fella's impressive.
The Magic have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. Just 4 seconds left here in the second. Here's Thompson.
And Vucevic is really good at using his...
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back, dude. The first half was all about Aaron Gordon. He ended up with 15 points. And...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. A fantastic game from Aaron Gordon in this one.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. Here's Osman following the basket by Evan Fournier. And there's the defensive 3-second call. Cleveland shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. And the technical free throw, missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however. On defense, the Magic. Osman, the pass to Drummond. Over in the corner, Fultz. Back to Isaac. And stolen by Sexton. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. And Drummond kicks to Sexton. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Osman, the pass to Sexton. 6 to shoot. Tries again.
Get that weak stuff out of here. You can't come weak like that against Vucevic. He's going to send it back at you.
Outside Fournier. Over in the corner, Isaac. Gordon trying to break loose. Isaac misses. The Cavaliers trail by 13. Garland kicks to Osman. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. The putback. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Fournier with the ball. Picked up by Love. Gordon dishes to Fultz. Gordon the pass to Vucevic. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
Garland kicks to Love. Gordon with the defensive effort.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
And, you know, over time, Gordon's offensive game has evolved. I mean, he's capable of getting it going from anywhere now.
Garland, no good. Orlando leading by 17. And Gordon gets it to go in on the assist by Isaac. Gordon's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Now, here's Garland. Guarded by Fultz. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Bamba is checked in for Gordon. Ennis comes in for Fournier. And it's Carter Williams in for Fultz. Bamba passes to Ennis. Carter Williams kicks to Ennis. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Here's Garland. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Terrence Ross is checked in for the Magic. And good on the second, so he makes them both. We've got 1:55 left in the third. Pass to Bamba. Kicks it to Ross. Pass to Carter Williams. Now Ross. Carter Williams the pass to Ross. Thompson with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 17. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And he banks in the layup. Thompson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Passes it to Ennis, and it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Nance.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Gordon's checked in for James Ennis. Now here's Ross. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Porter dishes to Nance. It's stolen by Carter Williams. And now the fast break. Ross with the ball. Here's Vucevic. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
And here is Carter Williams. Ross on the wing. The basket good off the assist from Carter Williams. Ross has got his first 3 points of the game. And so it's Orlando closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back to the action after this word. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Yeah, and as a two guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Thompson is out there with Andre Drummond. Then it's Porter. Then there's Garland. And it's Windler in at the 2. Now here's Ross. Back to Fultz. Clock at 6. Now here's Ross. He's guarded closely. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Now Garland. Off with the layup. Fultz the pass to Fournier. Bucket is good. And the Magic lead by 20.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Now here's Garland. The shot from the low post is good. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. And there's the pass to Ross. Back to Fultz. Here's Vucevic. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got his 4th assist in this one.
For a young player, I like the way Fultz sees the floor. He knows and feels when a guy is open.
Now here's Garland. Pass to Thompson. Drummond with it. To the wing right side. Lets a floater go. Garland, no good. Magic leading by 20. Pass to Gordon. Now here's Ross. Fournier finds Ross. Outside Fournier. A 3-ball. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Porter. Orlando grabs the miss. Up top, Fultz. For 3, Fournier. That shot missing. And Cleveland the other way now. Here is Porter. And stolen by Fournier. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for the Magic.
Boy, Fournier is an excellent shooter from distance, and that really helps his team space the floor.
It's Drummond, high post. He kicks to Love. There's a minute 40 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Drummond. Great D that time from Vucevic. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Isaac outside. Passes to Gordon. Fournier in the corner. Offline with his 3.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Orlando.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Vucevic.
He came out and let everyone know that points would be hard to come by with the way he swatted away shots and protected the rim.
Outside Gordon. It's Fournier on the wing. The three. Rebound Andre Drummond. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced. No doubt about it, he has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Isaac kicks to Fultz. Outside Fournier. From deep three-point range. Unable to get that one.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.